Welcome to the series Studio Talks, brought to you by Texas Wesleyan's Mass Communication Department. I'm your host, Dr. Colley. Each week, we'll talk with a mass communication professional who has visited our campus. In today's episode, we'll hear from Beth. She's the Chief Marketing Officer for the Ronald McDonald House in Fort Worth. Let's take a listen. Tell us a little bit about nonprofit public relations and what that's like.
Sure. Nonprofit PR is it's a job where you wear many hats. You are 1 minute sitting down designing web, another minute you may be writing a press release, or another minute you may be in the middle of a meeting talking to volunteers about how they fundraise for the house and what they need to be saying about the house as well in terms of nonprofit pure PR. It's never a dull day. You're always doing many different things.
So if I were a student, or we have students here who are interested in going into nonprofit, what do they need to know?
I talk a lot about your toolbox. There's a lot of different things when you work in nonprofit PR that you really need to be able to do. You may not be an expert in every single aspect, but you need to understand of course, the basics of PR, pitching, press release writing, pitching that release out to the media, following up, and everything like that. But then also what's really critical is understanding how to write really great electronic communications. So email blasts, website content, any number of things in that respect. And of course nowadays with social media didn't exist when I was in school, when I was being trained, and that's just a really critical piece in terms of nonprofit. We don't have a budget. Typically, it's very small, and so we need somebody to be really keen on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and of course LinkedIn. Nonprofit PR connects with a lot of professionals in the community, so we really need people to be able to talk to those professionals to, one, raise money, but also help us raise awareness for the house. So LinkedIn is a critical piece of that social media mix for us. And in terms of that toolbox, again, it's digital, there's writing, and a really important piece is to learn some graphic design. Because you can save your organization a lot of money if you're able to design some basic pieces. I'm not necessarily talking about these grandiose, huge pieces that are really intricate, but understanding the basics of graphic design, and understanding, of course, that you've got to make sure you've got your who, what, when, where, why, how much things cost if it's an event, any number of things that you have to make sure are in that piece. And being able to do it yourself saves the organization thousands of dollars.
Wow, it sounds like a whole lot that you need to learn in a short amount of time while you're here at Texas Wesleyan.
Absolutely, but the important thing is you can do internships that can help you learn these type of things. Being eager to learn and maybe doing some things on the side that aren't just class related, but you may be able to go and get a part-time job where you can say, I know a little bit about social media, can I help you with that? Being innovative and having initiative goes a long way, especially if you want to be in nonprofit PR. Being able to wear all those different kinds of hats makes you much more marketable, and you'll get a job a whole lot faster.
Thanks for listening. Join us next week as we talk with Aldea Dallas's Juan Jaramillo. I'm Dr. Colley. See you next week.